skimmed through a piece of text and thought, what am I supposed to be annotating from all this? Here's the answer, SCASI.
Not all 5 of these aspects will be highly relevant to your chosen paper 1 text, so your job is to find the 1 or 2 that are prominent. Think of SCASI as a tool to help you identify the focus of the extract to guide your argument and discussion.
SCASI stands for Setting, Characters, Action, Style, and Ideas.
Let's talk about each aspect in depth. Did you know that when someone talks about setting, there are actually 6 different settings they could be referring to?
First, there's historical setting, which is linked to when the event happened. There's social setting, which is related to how people lived and interacted. Political setting focuses on how society was organized.
Thank you so much.
Philosophical setting is based on the ideas people had at the time. Moral setting is about what people thought of as right and wrong. An economic setting focuses on wealth and financial standing. Talking about the setting can help you succinctly frame your analysis. For example, a young woman living in the 19th century would be faced with stricter social norms than a millennial in today's age. This brings us to our next point.
Characters in the text are bound to interact with their setting, and in turn, the setting can influence their identity.
Also, when reading the text, examine their relationships with other characters. Here are some questions to consider. How do the characters respond to each other? Do their physical appearances complement their personality?
Think about their background, motivations, age, and education, and how it reflects in what they say and do.
Action refers to events that have already taken place or those that occurred during the course of the text. It might even refer to things that may happen in the future. Keep an eye out for time markers. These are usually used by the author to establish a certain structure to indicate the passage of time. While most texts chronologically follow a single event, some may have time jumps. As always, think about the effect of the events in the passage and the author's intentions for the reader. Style and form work hand in hand in prose, and there's different types of forms.
Look out for deliberate and specific nuances that set the piece apart from the norm.
The style can inform the tone to make it dramatic or powerful.
An easy way to start analyzing style is by looking at the length of sentences and paragraphs.
Longer sentences convey a more drawn-out atmosphere, while shorter sentences mean that the pace is quicker. We call sentence structure syntax, and it's usually associated with pace. As always, tie it back with the intended effect. Now here's the most difficult to analyze out of the 5, ideas. Keep in mind that the previous 4 lead up to it.
The recurring ideas in a text are called themes.
Remember to pay attention to symbols in the text. This means looking closer to events or objects that might hold a deeper meaning. You can base your commentary on examining the different layers of meaning. Ask yourself how ambiguous the ideas are and if the passage can be interpreted in different ways. Combine your understanding of the literal meaning with what you have observed about the setting, characters, action, and style. Once you've identified the themes and correlating ideas of the text, you should feel confident starting your essay. In summary,
S is for setting, C is for characters, A for action, S for style, and I for ideas.
with practice, you'll be able to use SCASI to craft your essay.
Good luck!